Hello and welcome. My name is Jackie and I am a independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the hot UK. Yes, can you believe it? We'll actually be getting a red alert warning for the first time ever. So yeah, very hot here. Anyway, I'm going to be presenting the lovely Christmas Scottie bundle. Absolutely love this set, so I'm going to put you down onto the desk and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using and what I'm going to be making. Okay, so this is the lovely set here, and as soon as I saw this set I knew that I needed it because one, I used to have a West Highland Terrier called Bonnie, and also I love Radley London bags, and for those who don't know, the actual bag's logo is the Scottie dog, so when you get a bag you always get like a bag charm with the dog. So yeah, and my customers who are Radley fans love this as well. So that is the stamp set. This is the card that I'm going to be showing you how to make, and I got this from a YouTube video that was done by Lavender Thoughts. So that's where I got the inspiration from on this, and this is also using the beautiful Lights Aglow designer series paper. Absolutely love it because it's got gold running all the way through it, and every card I've made with this set I have used those papers. So anyway, let's get started. So first of all, you're going to need your paper trimmer. Now I'm hoping that the video is going to play ball, and it looks like my camera has stuck. So it looks like it doesn't have to be raining, it doesn't have to be windy, it just has to be sunny, and the camera just freezes. So not having a good start here. Sometimes it does. Oh, there you go, it's caught up. So I do apologise for this. There's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do, how to rectify it. So anyway, so I've got some soft succulent card here, and that measures the 29.7 by 10.5 centimeters, and that will be 11 inches by 4.25. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place it in the trimmer, and we need to score, and just scoring that at 14.8 or 5.5 inches. Sorry, get my inches and my centimeters all muddled up. So 14.8. okay, there you go. And then you need to move it along. I've already sort of scored and everything just so that it makes it easier for me, and you move it along to 10.5 centimeters, or that is 4.25 inches, and you just need to mark with a pencil. Okay, I hope you can see that. And then you want to line your corner and your pencil mark up. So that's your left bottom corner, and you need to score. Okay, and that will then fold back. So if the fold is on the left hand side, and you fold it back like so. But we also want to sort of just decorate here. So using this left hand side here, I'm going to put that back into the trimmer, and I'm just going to go to that first line there, and that's about 0.5 centimeters on there, but it's just that first line that you want to go on, and you just want to score up until that fold mark. So you can go a little bit further. It looks like you might be going over, but actually you're fine. And so you've got a bit of a groove there, and then you want to do the bottom line as well. So just going along up until that fold line. Okay, and there you have there. So we've got a score line there and a score line there. So then you can put your paper trimmer away, and you can then rub out your pencil mark. So just rub that out. There you go. So then you want to glue this flap down. So I've got some Tombow adhesive, and I'm just going to put some glue on there and put that down. Now I'm really sorry, but for some reason my system, which is actually the same as Sandra's, doesn't allow me to view chat. Not quite sure. I can do it on all other groups, but this group it just does not look like it. So I will be looking back at any comments, and I will be responding to that later on. Okay, so and there's your card there. So I'm going to put that to one side. So next we need to bring in my pieces. I've got some Very Vanilla, so I've got a scrap Very Vanilla, and I've also got a square which measures 8 by 8 centimeters, or that's 3 by 3 inches. Now I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus. Now the reason I'm using the Stamparatus is because you want a really black Scottie dog. Okay. Oh, actually I've got a scrap piece in there already, so I will just use that, and then I'm just going to get my Memento black. Now if you haven't got a Stamparatus already, well, I'm just going to put my stamp case underneath, so that just lifts that plate. This is a fantastic tool. It's much better than all the other systems out there because you've got multiple plates, and you can move them so that you can have it going up or down. You know, it's so versatile than normal plates. Okay, so as you can see, that Scottie dog is not very black. And if you purchase the Stamparatus, that would give you a level 1 celebration free set straight away, which you know, is fantastic. So just, and if you're wondering what I'm using on my Stamparatus, I have actually made a pressure tool using a Yankee Candle lid. Okay, so just going down, hopefully just one more. That just does not want to catch that. What I'll do is I'll leave it at that, and then I can go in with a marker, as I don't want to spend too much time doing it, but obviously at home you've got more time. So that is the little Scottie dog there. Okay, so what do we need to do next? Then I'm going to get the 8 by 8 piece of card, and I'm going to change my plate, and on this plate I have got the sentiment on one side and the little Scottie dog on the other. So I need my sentiment. Again, stamping, oh actually I might do that in Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to do that in Evening Evergreen. And this one says, may your days be furry and bright. So I'd love to know if anybody else has got a Scottie dog or a West Highland Terrier. Absolutely gorgeous dogs. Okay, so that one's okay like that. And then whilst I've got the Stamparatus out again, I've got my insert, which again is very vanilla, and that measures 14.4 by 10 centimetres or 5¼ by 4 inches. So I'm going to place that in. I'm going to turn my plate round so I've got the Scottie dog. Now I'm just going to place a bit of paper under that so my stamp case doesn't get inked. Okay. And you know what? I've got my Scottie dog the wrong way. Has anybody else done that? Put the stamp on the wrong way? Oh, yes, I have. I've put that on the wrong way. No, it needs to go that way. There you go. See, I'm showing you what not to do, okay, especially when you're on live video. So I'll have to clean that off later. So do make sure that you've got your stamp the right way round. And so I'm just going down with the Scottie dog. Again, just inking him up. Isn't he cute? Just love him. So just going down. Okay, you get the gist of this. Where's that? His ear part, isn't it? Okay. That would do. Okay, so there is your Scottie dog there. Okay, so we can move the stamp apparatus out the way. So that's that. So we go back to the front of the card, and I've used the ribbon. I absolutely love this stamp. Let's bring my mat back. And I'm going to do that in Cherry Cobbler. Make sure I've got my lids on my inks, because as I say, it's very, very hot here at the moment and we don't want our inks to dry out. Okay, so then here you can go however you want. Okay. So you can turn it different ways, however you want, and have it coming off. And then if you wanted to, actually, if I do that, you can stamp off and then go back in again. So you get a lighter impression, and that's called second generation stamping. Okay. So that's that. So if I bring in the Scottie dog again for the insert, we also need to, actually I should have kept that open, do the ribbon on there as well. So if I just open that up, so you've got the Scottie dog there. So he's like trailing some ribbon. So again, if you wanted to, you could put couple of different ones on there, no problem. Okay, so that is your insert done, so we can put that to one side. Excuse me. So I'm going to punch out the Scottie dog with sorry, excuse me, my daughter's, she's isolating in her bedroom at the moment, and she's just called me on my watch. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've got the Scottie dog punch. Just love punches. So we're going to punch him out. Okay, there you go. So that is the punch Scottie dog there. Now the other thing I did was they've got this beautiful sort of tartan type stamp. So again, using the Evening Evergreen excuse me, stamp ink, I'm going to stamp that down. Okay, and then I'm going to die cut that with the stylish shape dies, and I'm using the very small square there. Okay, and in good Blue Peter fashion, I've already done that. Okay, to save time, and also because when I use my die cutting machine on my desk, my camera shakes. Okay, so I think we can start building our layers up. So we've got the base card and then I've got a piece of card that's cherry cobbler, and that is 10 by what have I written there? Can't read what I've done. That doesn't make sense. I'll have to have a look on that. Hang on, that's not. So the designer series paper is 9.7 by 3.5. So I think the card is 10 by 3.8. That's it. So the card is 10 by 3.8 centimeters, and that is 4 inches by 1 inch, and then the designer series paper is 9.7 by 3.5 centimeters, and that's 3 7/8 by 7/8 of an inch. Okay, so you're just stepping down, and this paper is absolutely gorgeous. So if I bring that up to the camera, you've got a gold effect running through, and this is one of the other papers as well. Beautiful papers, my favourite papers from the catalogue. Okay, so just put a bit of glue on there, and then that can be glued on. As I say, I've used these papers every time I've used this set, and some of the papers lend itself so it's not just for Christmas. So, you know, sort of all occasions. Okay, so there is your panel there. With this one, I'll see that camera is frozen again. Just bear with. You can actually, with that score line that you did, you could actually glue that panel down. So it's like a book type card. I'll show you that in a minute once my camera catches up. I do apologise for this. So, oh, there you go. So if you wanted to, like here, I've done a score line. You could actually, if you wanted to, put glue here so that when you open it up, it's more of a book one. But with this one, I'm not going to do that. So I've got a piece of cherry cobbler card, and that measures 8.5 by 8.5, and that's centimeters, and that's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that is your card mat layer. Okay, so I'm going to put that down like so. Now the other thing, if I go back to my original card, I stamped the bow out in cherry cobbler with the coordinating stamp, and then I punched it out. But I thought this time I would use a scrap from the distressed gold papers, because I've not used those yet. So I'm just going to punch that out just to give a little bit more gold onto the card, and now we can start layering our card up. Okay, so first of all we need our square, and that is going to be our present. So if I just bring in my tweezers, that's going to help me. So we can place that there. Okay, and that's just with the glue, and then again with the bow we just need to glue that down on there. There you go. Then with our Scottie dog, I'm going to call him Radley because he needs a name. I'm just going to put some dimensionals on. Now I'm going to use, if I've got it, oh there you go, my take a pick tool. For those that always watch my demonstrations, this is my favourite tool, and I've got multiple ones. This is what I call my die cutting one. So I've got a brush and then a pointy tool on the end, and this is how I get my dimensionals. So just picking those up. There you go. And then I've just got a small one to go on the end of his tail. Let's just take that. There you go. And then you can go in and remove the backings again with your pricking tool. So he can go on like that. There you go. And I have just realised I've not stamped his collar, so I'm just going to bring that back. Now what did I do with my ink? You could actually use a marker, and I would suggest that for the fellow demonstrators, that if you're actually going to use this set in class, to use a marker, because I have actually had that go missing. It's such a small stamp, you don't really want it to go missing. Now I've just realised I've not put his trim on, or his bells. So this is the elegant trim. So I'm just going to lift that off and wrap that round. Ideally you should do this before you stick down. Okay, so bring that round his head. There you go. And cut that. And then I've got the jingle bells. So these are lovely jingle bells here. Okay. And then you can thread that through, and then just tie a knot. Oops. I don't think you should ever do anything fiddly on camera. Come on. Oh, I can see the end. There you go. So that's that. And then I'm just going to use a glue dot just to hold that bell in place. Okay, so I need to trim my glue dots. Just to hold that in place like so. There you go. And then lastly, I've got some brushed metallic adhesive back dots, and this time I'm going to use my putty end. Okay, and then you can put these wherever you want, and I thought these would look really nice where the loop of the ribbon goes. Okay, and then a larger one on the bow. Okay, doesn't show as much as if it was on the red, so maybe the red would be a better idea. So we're just going to glue in our insert. Like so. And then you want to position your matte and layer card. So you just want to do this side. Yeah. Okay, so just that back bit. There you go. And then you can open up your cards there. Okay, so I hope you like those, and I've given you some inspiration. I'm just going to bring you back to me. Whoops, so take that off. There you go. So yeah, so I apologise for the problems with the camera. I hope it hasn't caused too much disruption. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the event, and I hope you get loads of inspiration. So keep safe and take care. Bye.